for the cost of sending an email, we can vote for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
But that's so much.
Oh, but it's worth it. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne would never take advantage of our innate gullibility.
Ooh, that's good news. Thank you, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
Alright, time made with Unity. Oh my god, that's not a logo that I expected to see today. What the fuck? Yeah, so time for our speed run of Persona 6. Today we're gonna be beating Persona 6 before Atlus can take down the stream, before they find out about it and demonetize it and hit it with all the DMCA's. So it's gonna be a no death, full social link, 100% clear Persona compendium run on the hardest difficulty, solo through all the palaces. We're not going to use any of the party members. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, smash that bell. If you don't click the fucking bell, I swear to God, I'm going to have an emotional breakdown about why no one watches my videos. I couldn't possibly, because as my channel grows, I'm degenerating further and further into clickbait tactic bullshit, and no longer having the charm of the original videos originally had, because now I keep chasing the algorithm and trying to get new viewers and neglecting my established base. So I need to get really passive-aggressive and complain that y'all ain't clicking that bell. Y'all gotta click the bell, okay? Hashtag Atlus, please don't demonetize me. Anyway, so no, this is actually Shin Megami Tensei 3, as you can obviously fucking tell from looking at the goddamn screen and also title of the video. Re-release. It's not a good re-release. It did a lot of things that aren't great, but fuck it, game's still awesome. I'm a bad person who votes, with my wallet in a way that's causing negative things for the industry, but I don't give a fuck. Love this game. I'm in it. I'm on it. It's so nice to see Shin Megami Tensei 3. I'm so used to seeing that without the 3, because originally this was just released as Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. They did that thing where they're like, Final Fantasy 4, we didn't get Final Fantasy 2 or 3, just release Final Fantasy 4 as Final Fantasy 3. There was a whole thing where Atlus West was titling all of their games as Shin Megami Tensei for brand recognition for a while, and it just caused all kinds of bullshit. Here's what's cool, though, is this re-release. Oh, God. It's not what I thought I was clicking on, never mind. This re-release comes with a shitload, it actually comes with featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series DLC. That's what this is. So this is the Chronicles, so for anyone who doesn't know, and apparently there's 3 options on the PC version. I'm kind of jealous, because the PC version gets New Game Chronicle, and New Game Maniacs. And on the PC, what New Game means is it's just Shin Megami Tensei 3 Vanilla, as released originally in Japan 2003. And then Shin Megami Tensei Maniacs is the featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series version. And then New Game Chronicle features Raido Kuzunoha from the Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner series. Not as catchy a title, but us on the PS4 and consoles, we only get New Game Chronicle or New Game Maniacs. So New Game Maniacs is the featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series version. That's the one we're going with, because that's how it do. There's 3 difficulty modes, so here's the thing. Hard mode is the game as intended. You do 100, there's no modifiers to your values or stats. You do 100% damage to the enemy does 100% damage to you. Normal mode gives a 50% penalty handicap to the enemy's damage. So you do normal damage, enemies do less damage to you. Merciful Mode is a DLC that they came up with for this HD re-release, and it is fucking ridiculous. It is hilarious how fucking easy Merciful Mode is. As far as we know, right at this moment, Merciful Mode appears to buff your damage to 200%. It debuffs enemy damage down to 25%. And it gives you 300 times the EXP and money when you finish a random encounter. That is hard numbers we can confirm. It also appears to influence your hit and evasion ratio, and it appears to cause a lower encounter rate in the overworld and in maps and stuff. Those aren't hard numbers yet, no one's done any data mining, but it is laughably, hilariously easy. So that's the difficulty we're going to be playing it on, obviously. As fuck it, I beat this game on the PS2 back in the day. Actually, it was the PS3 version emulating the PS2, blah blah blah. Same difference. I beat it, fuck you. I see no... Oh, by the way, this new release has voice acting.
A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die for it to be born again.
It's like a Buddhism thing or something.
This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy.
I don't know. Play fucking Digital Devil Saga if you want. Hindu out the ass symbolism. Hinduism all over the place.
The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish.
I think this is a good idea until I realize that I'm a stupid bitch and it was a bad idea the whole time, and totally walk this back. Trust me, that's what's going to happen.
To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are?
No, bitch. You ain't riding for me at the bottom, you ain't riding for me now. Yep, so, we got, Raido, Kuzunoa. Oh, wait, no, it's, it would be... Ah, shit. How the fuck do you spell Kuzunoa? So, we're playing the Maniacs version. Raido... Kuzunoa. There we go. So we're playing the Maniacs version, which has Dante instead of Raido, so we'll carry on his legacy by... Nope, that's totally wrong. Kuzunoa. Nope, that's also wrong. Kuzunoa. Raido. Raido's a lot easier to spell, at least. Boom. Yeah, so this version doesn't have our boy Raido in it, so we'll go ahead and name our main character after Raido, just to give him some rep. And this version of the game increases the motherfucking character numbers for the nickname, so now we can finally nickname our boy his proper name, the Demi-Fiend. Right? Yeah, that's obviously it. Raido Kuzunoa, nickname the Devil Fiend. Or good choices are also Seraph's bitch. Look at me. I am the unfair boss fight now.
As of now, your will to live shall sustain you. Believe in it and survive.
Databayo. I don't understand.
You may not understand right now.
Because this is that weird Shin Megami Tensei dream to name all your party members bullshit.
Please, don't forget what I've told you. I am the nurturer of the next world.
I'm kind of a big
The
deal.
template for our future rests within my hands. Now, I want you to say my name aloud.
So despite the fact that she here has a default name, and if you pick the default name, the voice acting still doesn't know what to fucking do with that.
That's right.
So this does the thing that really fucking annoys me in Atlas localizations nowadays, which is they do that shit where they can't say what the name is, so they just go, this guy. You know what it's like with him, am I right?
Now go ahead. Wake up. The time is here.
What better place than here? What better time than now? So, fuck it. I'm of the opinion, fuck it, I beat it the first time, legitimately, eat shit, I don't have to do it ever again. I did it once, I never have to do it again. I don't understand the conceit of doing challenge runs, of I'm gonna make the game harder on purpose for myself the second time around, just because. That shit is so stupid to me. Like, I beat it the first time. I don't have to worry about making it harder for myself again. For cred. I'm gonna play it on the fucking easy mode. I don't give a shit. I already beat it once. I earned it. It would be cool if easy mode was an unlockable, kind of like, speaking of Devil May Cry, if it was an unlockable, like, easy automatic mode where you die 5 times in a row or to the same boss, and the game will automatically be like, hey, Merciful Mode is now unlocked. But on the other hand, people might go, what the fuck, Merciful Mode is a goddamn DLC. I shouldn't have to unlock something that I paid money for, or that I have to download. Or that I have something that I had to download myself. Now all of a sudden I gotta fucking unlock that shit in the game, like people did with the fucking Dark Souls DLC, for example. But I mean, fuck it. You can change the difficulty at any point in the game. Just go to options and change it up and down if you want to. So look at how. Ooh, Shibuya Crossing, ladies and gentlemen. Several deaths and injuries reported. Well, awkward transition there. So look at our main character's like little stick figure there and how it's spinning to the left. Lefty loosey. That means something. Believe it or not, in the world of Shin Megami Tensei, it matters that his character icon is spinning to the left. I won't explain how, though, because you're not fucking paying me. It means he's chaos. It means he's chaos. KO. It means he's aligned with the forces of chaos. Even right from the get-go, even right from the beginning of the game, this game is the chaos Shin Megami Tensei game. It's pretty dope.
The entire park's closed off. They can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos? Guess it's not my lucky day.
I hope you're excited to hear the same 5 anime voice actors that are in absolutely goddamn everything.
You need something, kid?
Not in particular.
Well, here's what they said on TV. Panic erupts as a clash between corporate representatives and a civic organization ends in violent deaths. Pretty disturbing, right? But those who live on the fringe say it was a deeper struggle between two cults.
It was demons, bruh! This game was released in 2003. So let's take a look at that cell phone model. Oh, it's too far away. Hey, you! Where are ya?
Finally, I get a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
Please enter your classmate's name. Okay. I'm very tempted to erase her name and write in genocidal bitch. Crazy bitch. Fucking... fucking 1%er ass bitch. fucking live by the sword, die by the sword ass bitch. Hypocrite ass
I could see if it
bitch.
was our other friend. but
Our
I don't
other
know.
friend.
Can we pick up
Do
on
you
the outside of the
hear
house?
that shit? That is so obscene to me.
Where are you now? Yoyogi Park? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now.
Flaky for right from the get-go. Right away. Your friends are assholes.
So, yeah. Would you mind coming straight to the hospital? You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Center. Just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going. You can't miss it. I guess this works out. I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice. So
Our
I'll just
teacher.
go ahead of you. Thanks. Keep in mind, I don't plan on staying too long. Okay? See you later.
Chiaki, you fucking cunt.
Hold up.
Right from the get-go. This game is laying the foundations of your friends being shitty fucking scumbags.
That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure. Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue. I'm assuming you don't know what went down here. Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The name's Hijiri, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read.
Man, it's so crazy how insular all the Shin Megami Tensei games are.
Normally, you wouldn't associate a hospital with the occult. That hospital is anything but normal. Or so they say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days. If it turns out I'm wrong, just laugh it off, okay? Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run into each other again, let me know how you liked my article.
It's so weird how, like, you get into these games, if you're me, back in the PS2 era, playing Persona 3, Raiden Kuzunoa, Digital Devil Saga, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, the greats, the golden age, as they say. And you have no real exposure to what the fuck Shin Megami Tensei, what Mega 10 is, because you're not fucking Japanese and they never localize that shit. And you don't know. You have no reason to know. And then, like, the more games come out, like Shin Megami Tensei 4, and then you look up ROMs, you know, translated ROMs online in order to get in on that shit. And it just becomes so, like, circular and almost incestuous, you could describe it as. A fucking hospital being the center of occult activity. The Ring of Gaia. Moroku. Masakata? What the fuck is the town in fucking SMT4 called? Don't we just love... Isn't this just the coolest hoodie? Look at how nice this fucking game looks, by the way. In the Unity engine. Look at that. Those are the sprites for the demon encounters in the Super Nintendo games. And it's hard to tell, but that little graphic on the top on the hoodie is like little bug eyes that you could like pull them down over your head and look like a stupid asshole. Oh god. These character models look pretty good. Get used to take it in now because you're never seeing this fucking character model again. Look at our boy. Look at this Chad with his fucking... Oh my god. Okay, let's really take this in. He appears to be wearing a zip-up gamer like sprite characters on the side of his sleeves jacket over his hoodie. And he's also running around in knee-length boy shorts and running shoes. Sneaks. Peep those sneaks. With fucking ankle-high socks. Good lord, the absolute Chad on display.
Well, hey. About time.
Oh, hey, you.
Is it just me, or is something seriously off here?
It doesn't almost seem like we're gonna meet some guy that we saw in a dream, and he's gonna totally deck a fucking doctor in the head with a gat, and we're gonna go kill like a demon doctor at the top, and meet a guy in a wheelchair? Why isn't Steven in this game?
Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do. Anyway, you know who is looking for a teacher right now.
Oh, that is the worst one! That is the worst fucking one. Oh god, it really bothers me.
He's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around.
It's really annoying.
What's with that magazine?
Oh, this guy. Some guy gave it to me.
Some stranger gave it to you? Come on, you should know better than that.
So all of the Shin Megami Tensei games have subtitles in my heart.
Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before.
They're not official, but they're mine.
What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here? Well,
Might as well
maybe it could help me kill
read
some time.
it. Oh, you're the worst, Chiaki. You're the absolute
Anyway,
worst.
Can we go find that bonehead?
Oh, that's so
If we
bad.
can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute. We
So-
should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here.
Not helping.
And leave the mag with me. Don't leave me hanging too long, okay?
I'll be down here, not contributing a goddamn thing. Get used to that for the rest of the game, fucker. Shin Megami Tensei 1 is Shin Megami Tensei All My Friends Are Dead. Shin Megami Tensei 2 is Shin Megami Tensei All My Friends Are Jesus. Shin Megami Tensei 3 is Shin Megami Tensei All My Friends Are Assholes. And then Shin Megami Tensei 4 is Shin Megami Tensei All My Friends Are Samurai. There's also 4 Apocalypse, which is, you know, all my friends are god slayers, all my friends are really annoying and I want to kill them. Really depend. All my friends are Persona, stuff like that. That one's less fun to think about different jokes about. Play it cool, Isamu.
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that?
Look at this guy with his fucking hat, open lapel, like, fucking jacket, vest, stringy little necklace, a statement belt buckle, ring on his index finger, on his middle finger. Yeah, middle finger, pre-cut jeans, and fucking boots. Designer cowboy boots.
Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble.
You get one look at this guy and you're like, this is a fucking incel.
You know what? Forget it. Not worth it.
Not like our Chad.
I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. You think everyone, died off?
I know where I came from, but what about all you zombies?
I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center.
It's almost like she wanted the three of us to be here in the place where we would uniquely be able to survive after the incoming apocalypse or something. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into
At
that.
least put up a notice or something so visitors aren't clueless. Maybe someone unleashed a deadly virus in here. I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look.
That's stupid, Isamu. Where are the bodies, if that's
We
the
should
case?
just call it. All right, I'm gonna head back down.
Look,
to
this
the
fucker doesn't even know how to button his vest properly. Jesus Christ,
Bet
Isamu.
she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess. Anyway, I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
I don't know, I'm being super mean to all these characters, but it's only because they're all massive pieces of fucking shit. Every single one of them is a stupid asshole. Oh, wait. My girlfriend's not here yet. We'll come back later. Hashtag ya girl. Look at that bitch down there. Reading. I think you can unlock it in a, after beating the game, I think, or it's a cheat code or something like that, but I know there's a mode where you can play the game in first-person view, and I actually prefer that because, oh shit, didn't mean to come down here. I actually prefer that because it makes it closer to what SMT 1 and 2 were like, with the first-person dungeon crawling. I miss that. I miss that style. Had that, you know, that inspired by wizardry vibe to it.
Oh, you're back. So...
Putting minimap and a compass in the corner, and it's not that
You know that
disorienting.
special report at the beginning of the magazine?
No, I didn't actually read
It
it.
says some things that are more than a little unsettling.
Chiaki's outfit's retarded too. Look at married to denim, are we? Jesus Christ, she's wearing a denim jacket, turtleneck jacket, denim skirt, and then denim fucking boots.
Apparently,
Knee-length denim boots. All my friends are fashion victims. Jesus Christ. Get a hoodie.
And these people are trying to cause that somehow.
Somehow.
Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely, the reporter couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
I always find it interesting when they retranslate or relocalize a game, all the little things they change for absolutely no goddamn reason. Like, compare the original release to this, and there's so many weird little lines that they just change. It's very... It always makes me wonder, like, why? Why did they change that line in such a minute way?
Find out more in our next issue. Though it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it. I've heard some real spooky shit about this place. Like how they run deadly experiments on patients. Or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course...
Yeah, you benefit a lot from having wider exposure to the Shin Megami Tensei series, or at least the preceding games, and then foreseeding games.
Serious?
And being able to look back on this and be like, oh man,
Maybe we really
references.
should've come here. I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid.
And yet,
But it does get one thing right. How creepy this hospital is.
here we are.
We really need to find her, don't we?
I mean, especially imagine being someone who played Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2 on the Super Nintendo back in Japan when this first came out. There's a lot about this setup that would lead you to believe, okay, I know what I'm getting into, right? Because Shin Megami Tensei 1 also opened with like a dream sequence where you name your character, the heroine, your hero of chaos, and your hero of law. So, like, your teacher gets set up as kind of like the heroine, your Eve to your Adam, and then Isamu and Chiaki get set up as your kind of law hero and chaos hero. And you think, okay, we're establishing the normalcy of Tokyo. There's gonna be a creeping encroachment of demonic presence. We're gonna form a party, meet Steven, get the demon summoning program.
There's nothing down there.
Get up to shenanigans. Eventually things are gonna snowball out from a place of normalcy, from an established position of us having a foundation of knowing what's going on, and the crazy shit is gonna start being introduced as we go.
I can't believe him sometimes. Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher.
Whereas if you play it with no exposure to Shin Megami Tensei whatsoever, you're just jumping in, oh, game on the shelf in 2004, 2003, 2005, whenever this fucking came out in the West. Just seeing like, oh, JRPG called Shin Megami Tensei, and you jump into it not knowing shit. All you see is it says it features Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Okay, that's all you need to fucking know. You jump in knowing nothing. Already, like, the tone and vibe of the story is very unsettling in a way that really draws you in. Because even if you don't have any context, it's still very, like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand, but look at what a Chad, our main character, is. Either way, you kind of don't expect what's about to happen right at the goddamn beginning of the game here. In the best possible way.
Only a lost lamb. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why?
I'm sorry, I can't understand anything you're saying. Your hair is too fucking loud.
Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world.
Continuing our talk about fashion, look at what this guy is fucking wearing. A brown suit with little yellow diamonds checker patterning all across it. And then a black Dante vest underneath that. And look at his left hand. His left hand? That's some kind of purple fucking watch or wristband? Some shit going on there.
War and bloodshed. In thousands of years,
the thing you're wearing is so weird and dumb, dude. I can't understand a thing you're saying. And your hairline. How do you even make your hair look like that on purpose? Oh yeah, it's like a rosary, I think?
The scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun. And the new world...
The new world of communism will take over. True communism has never been tried, you see.
How should I deal with it?
Hikawa just sitting here being like, I'll fulfill your ambition, Marks. I'll be the one who brings about true communism.
Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here.
Oh, it still gives me chills. That's such a good moment. Oh, man.
All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long.
Every time, that gives me chills. Ooh.
Your time has just come a bit sooner. That's all.
Face him. Get fucked. I'ma deck ya. I'ma deck ya in the face.
No one can overcome their fate.
Stop!
Oh, the filter. The only person wearing a normal fucking outfit so far.
What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
No wonder she doesn't have a reason. She knows how to wear normal clothes like a fucking human being.
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Such a troublesome maiden.
Maiden.
Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I want to jerk off to Hitsune Miku one last time.
I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world.
Hey, you want to explain what the fuck you're talking about? That guy had Baphomet. No, what's his... Baphomet's the fucking, Final Fantasy summon. Bahamut? Someone. God damn it. Now, what's up, Lucy?
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there?
You know, for an abandoned, creepy hospital, there sure seems to be a lot of fucking people here today.
Oh, is that so? My.
I'm gonna shove worms in that guy's face. Yeah.
But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
Let's shove creepy things into the guy later. Yeah. Why are they actually here? I don't think it's ever really explained why they happen to be at the fucking hospital before the conception happens. Just scoping shit out. Literal Deus Ex Machina. I don't think they ever actually explain. Ah, bright, widescreen.
So, here we are again. I'm glad I intervened when I did. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos. It's called the Conception, the rebirth of the world. An event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish.
You're dropping a lot on me,
I
miss.
doubt anyone
Teacher.
would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power.
We're definitely not going to have any crossover potential if we keep things the way they are.
The world must first die, for it to be born again. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets,
I'm gonna...
I have none.
Oh, that's gonna change real fucking fast.
What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than death.
Especially when you get to Mott. That's gonna be a tough one.
I believe in you. Please. Come find me when it's done. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength.
Yeah, sure.
It is my duty as the maiden to take part in shaping the new world.
3 seconds after it happens, shit, go back, change my mind, fuck.
Meaning I can show you a better way to live.
Not, roll it back, roll it back. This sucks, I don't like it. I'm gonna get a butterfly for a face, roll it back.
I know it must be difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Listen, if you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything. The answers to all your questions, and what my intentions really are.
So I'm struck by two things. One of which is the music is still compressed and sounds like fucking garbage in this re-release. Why couldn't they have released the remastered audio in addition to the remastered graphics? What is wrong with you, Atlas? Second thing I'm struck by is this FMV is in 4x3 and not widescreen. They couldn't make the FMVs widescreen. So that whole orchestral moment is the reason I complain about the music. That could have sounded so fucking cool, but all I can hear is how bad the audio quality is. A lot of the emotion of that scene is sucked out by how compressed the audio is, because that was supposed to be such a cool moment of a grandiose biblical operatic score as the world is fucking destroyed 20 minutes into the fucking game. That is a wow moment, kind of, because again, either you're going through this game completely blind, and the game just straight up, fuck you, world's over. Apocalypse happens within the first 20 minutes of the game. Whoa, holy shit. Or you're playing it after playing SMT 1 and 2, and SMT 1 famously had the apocalypse happen halfway through the game, and then had a second apocalypse happen right before the end of the game. SMT 1 hit you with the double apocalypse. First, a bunch of nukes were dropped all over the planet and plunged the planet into the world of ruin from Final Fantasy VI. And then, God flooded the, Mad Max demon apocalypse, post-apocalypse landscape in a Noah-esque flood and hit it with the second apocalypse. It's like, what the fuck, Shin Megami Tensei? Slow your roll.
He wishes to grant you a gift.
Shin Megami Tensei 2 also had an apocalypse, depending on which ending you were going for.
It is vital that you
But that was also, at the very end of the game. So, you go into this no matter what, being like, holy shit, they just fucking nuked the planet Earth right off the bat. Get fucked.
It will only hurt for an instant.
I'm gonna make that new kid at school swallow a worm. Yeah, hold him down. Hold him down. Make sure to give him that grandma cock. So what do you think that goes in? Into his eye or into his mouth? I always figured his mouth. Because, you eat different Magatama throughout the game. So I figure he's just swallowing different ones and, upchucking the old one. Oh my god, I've become a Tron. I've become a Tron legacy.
With it, you have joined the ranks of demons.
Can demons not lay down on their back? Because I've got a fucking, spike jutting out the back of my neck now. It's really inconvenient. What happened to my hoodie?
My little master is always watching. So, please, try not to bore him.
Gotta go find my hoodie. You obtained the ability to use the options menu. Yay. So, like I said, you can change the difficulty at any time, which kind of makes the entire thing fucking trivial. Hooray. I was on the roof. How the fuck did I end up back down here? How is the world folding in on itself caused me to teleport down into the basement? Yep, so not only have we not met Steven, our boy Stephen Hawking, but we're not even really human anymore either. Total thing with the Shin Megami Tensei games before this was you're playing as a human dude who's probably Jesus or something like that. And you get a demon summoning program, and you're not able to do magic because you're just a human dude. This game, fuck you, you're a demon now.
Who's there? Wait. Aren't you that kid I met at the park?
Good on you for being able to recognize me through all the Tron Legacy lines on my face now.
What in God's name happened to you?
I've gained new power.
I see. Well, at least you still think like a human. That aside, you know what the hell's going on?
Why
here?
do you refuse to gain power?
Last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light.
Blinded by the light.
From the look of it, we're in some sort of hospital. Seeing as you're here too, I take it this is Shinjuku Medical Center?
So he literally is saying I was not in Shinjuku Medical Center before the conception happened. How is he alive? Why is he here? Is it because he's Aleph?
First things first.
Could be because he's Aleph.
As much as I want to know what's going on out there, it's not exactly safe to walk around.
I'm not saying he's not Aleph.
Have you come across any of them yet?
Cosplayers.
Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons.
I mean, it's either one. It's one of those two,
My
right?
strange experience, your new look, and these weird creatures. Something tells me calling the cops won't do us any good.
We're on our own.
But
Okay.
damn,
I'm gonna go look for my hoodie.
if my hunch is
You
right,
stay here with
there's an
your
actual
also
explanation
weird-ass
for all this.
jacket. What the fuck are these people wearing?
No, I'd rather not believe it. If this is Shinjuku Medical Center, I can't just rule it out. The conception may have occurred for real. You know,
I do like in a story where some people are like, oh man, this weird occult, like, magic bullshit. Isn't that weird? And then some bullshit happens, they're like, oh my god, it turns out it was totally real. Like, I wish it wasn't real, but I mean, what else can we assume? What other conclusion are we to come to?
standing here
There's
talking
clearly
about
some
this,
bullshit magic going on.
Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it?
Yes,
I tried talking
make
to
sure
what
to
looked like a
stay
ghost,
here and do
but I didn't have
absolutely
much luck.
nothing while I go out and do all the
What's
work.
happened to the world?
I'll get used to it, don't
And
worry.
Is there anyone else out there? We can only find the answers by finding other people. I wish I could do it myself, but I doubt I'd last long against a demon. Besides, I imagine studying this thing has its own merits. So for now, I'll leave it to you.
Don't worry, I won't come back for you.
First
I'm
things first.
not gonna bother saving. But that is our save point. It's big and cylindrical. This room heals you. I'm not even gonna bother going in there. Ghosty boys. Oh no! I'm in a bonus dungeon. Oh no! This is not gonna. Oh, this is gonna be the source of a lot of really weird fan theories. Oh no! A lot of dumb, weird fan theories.
Come, show me the strength of a demon.
How come Lucifer can talk as an old man but not as a little kid? That's what I don't get. Some weird Killer 7 shit going on there. Time to open this cube. Will you open it? They always ask, will you open it? Not, how can you open it? Get ready for your first tutorial, because if you're playing this shit on hard mode, you can literally die. You can literally die during this fight if you're playing it on hard mode. But fuck that, listen to this battle music, baby. One more god rejected. It really bums me out that the music is this bad in this rare release. I really wish they had touched up the music. So, dump into strength. I don't care what anyone says. That is the correct one to do. Get fucked. Strength build is the best build for SMT3. Stay out of my fucking dick. Thanks, eye patch ghost man. Yeah, so, Merciful Mode is, really fucking ridiculous. Oh, we're already level 3. How fucking fancy that is. And we just get healed over and over. I swear, like, the ratio of the Magatsuchi heal, Magatama, has just got to be way higher in Merciful Mode.
This.
You want your candelabrum, don't you? What the fuck? This is not a candelabrum. I think they fixed that for this, re-release. They properly translated it. Oh, that's really ridiculous. Oh my god, I'm leveling up every single fight. And healing on every single. Oh my god, I got an extra strength point too. Oh my god. This is a joke. Like, it's gotta be a joke how fucking ridiculously easy Merciful Mode is. Like, I know it's called Merciful Mode. They might as well call it, like, Piss Baby Eats His Poop, but still wants to beat the video game difficulty. I cannot believe how ridiculous this is. I bet you could do a playthrough of just auto mode only. Just press triangle through every single fight in the game. I bet that's fucking possible. That might be the only way to make the game even remotely challenging on this difficulty. Literally let the game play itself and see if you can beat it.
Outstanding.
I really like how you punch dudes without a shirt on. It reminds me of Yakuza. It's called Ryu Gagatoku in Japan. Bye, Lucifer. Anyway. Thanks for interrupting me getting on the fucking elevator. Nope, that's... God damn it. Well, at least my shoes survive the conception. Yeah, look at how cool we... Look at how... Oh, the outline still's got the Tron lines on it. Look at how cool we look. The art style of these, PS2 era Shin Megami Tensei games is always so good to me. I really love how distinct the look is with the artist. I forget his name, but like the artist who does all the Shin Megami Tensei games, or at least used to. God damn the conception. I want me a Jack Frost coffee. Who did all the art for the Shin Megami Tensei series for a while. It gives it such a distinct look. It's really inviting. It's Best Girl! Yeah, our girlfriend, Pixie. She's the best. Look at her. Love her. Be one with her. Adore her. She is Pixie. Are you looking for something? Kinda, yeah, and not really. Remember those options. Kinda, yeah. Kinda, yeah is not a response to that question, and not really. Yay, Pixie. So, because we're... Pixie, yeah, she's the best. So, because we're not a human, we don't get the demon and summoning program at any point. We straight up just get demon buddies who join up with us because they want to be part of the freight train of fucking demolishing that we're gonna be doing with our without a shirt on for the rest of this fucking game in our fucking boy shorts. We seduce demons to join up on the freight train when they see our boy shorts. Yes, Pixie, let us beat the shit out of these chumps. We don't got any. Fuck you. Little do you know, you're about to get fucking owned. Ow, critical hit, god damn it. Critical hit does 2 damage. You see that fucking shit? Well, time to fucking kill all of you. Man, that's so weird that it doesn't do critical hits every single time. Can I recruit these guys, or no? Nope. Okay. I should have figured, because it's like a... Get fucked. Because it's a, like, story fight, basically. Oh, wow, Pixie leveled up twice. Just bump every single fucking thing into strength. You cannot convince me otherwise. If you try to, you are wrong. You're stronger than I thought. Let's fuck! Yeah, I'm convinced that Merciful Mode lowers your encounter rate, because look at the compass in the lower right. It goes from yellow, which it is right now, to red, flashing violently red when you're about to encounter a random enemy encounter. It takes so long for it to start turning red and like triggering a random encounter. It's very weird. Like, Merciful Mode must tone down the random encounter rate. Like, there's no other explanation. It's very bizarre. Look at our boy, Fornius. Like he owns the place. Look at that fucker. Knocking out. I wonder if the magazine Chiaki was reading is still down there. And, like, it's all anecdotal until someone data mines and figures out, like, what the actual numbers are. But I am convinced that it's lower random encounters. I want to recruit some demons for the Fornius fight, but first of all, I probably don't have to. And also, I feel like if I get into too many random encounters, I'm gonna be over-leveled for the Fornius fight. Oh, here we go. Join up bit. Oh, that's right. God damn it. Shit. Okay, seduce this child to join us. You're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me $200. You fucking... I love those comics that are like, if catching Pokemon worked like recruiting demons in Shin Megami Tensei. Aw, that's sad. It's a dead-ass motherfucking kid ghost boy. How sad for him. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Let's try fighting Fornius with just Pixie and Demi-Fiend. That'll be funny. I'll probably win. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's a good use of my time. Thanks for letting me know. Shucklefuck. These ghosts are such bitches. Oh yeah, I don't care. I know what I remember what these people have to fucking say. It's nothing important. Unlock this door. No, I didn't want to go through it. I just wanted to unlock it for later, dude. I don't even need to go through that door right now, because I'm gonna go fight Fornius. It's being a what the fuck? What? Where am I? Ooh, I'm getting all mixed up already. These are the stairs. Aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, here they are. Yeah, so Shin Megami Tensei 3 has sort of a minimalist story to it in terms of... It's not quite so much a character-driven plot and not quite so much like an event-driven plot. It's very thematic in what the narrative is focused on. As we'll see it more I mean, you won't, but you see it more as you go through. Let's get into one more fight to see if we can get some decent demons before we fight Fornius. As you go through, you're not really so much getting, like, involved with solving conflicts. I mean, the world is already fucked. The conception happened. The world is done. And it becomes a, like, philosophical debate, almost. Oh, wow! That is a great line. That is a great encounter. It becomes like a philosophical debate between different characters, more or less. And that's what the plot ends up becoming about, because the entire conceit of the conception is reforming the world and, like, rebirthing the world after the conception. And reforging the world anew based on a particular reason. There we go. Cool. Okay. Wow, this is gonna be even more ridiculous now. Based on a particular reason, which, like, ends up being like a philosophy or, like, life outlook. Oh, wow. Utterly ridiculous. And it becomes like this interesting thematic thing where the characters who have reasons, who have a will that they can forge a new world by, are too weak to actually fight the Kagetsuchi and bring about defeat, like, the god of this conception world.
Hey, Pop! I've never seen you around, and I don't like your face.
In order to bring about their vision of the world, so they have to recruit you and try and convince you that their reason is the superior one, that their reason is the one that you should ascribe to.
I screwed up and let another human escape a while.
So it becomes this interesting exploration of, like, almost like hypocrisy, and literally they have to try and convert you to their way of thinking, because they could not bring about their reason without you. They wouldn't be strong enough to do it themselves. So the game, like, the plot of the game is literally just characters going, here's what I think. I think we should have a world that's based around me never having to be weaker than anyone else ever again, and I stay at the top all the time, and everyone can suck my dick. Or, I think I'm the only person that's real, I think therefore I am, and the rest of you zombies can enjoy that, I don't care. Or true communism. Or pussying the fuck out and saying, fuck this, put the world back the way it was way better before. Or just chill out with Satan. That's also an option. Chill out with Lucifer, in fact. Jesus. Oh, I didn't actually kill him on the first fucking turn like I did. There's another video that I posted where I literally just kill him on the first fucking turn. And it's so ridiculous how fucking easy Merciful Mode is. Wow. Yeah, so the plot of the game is not save the world. It's literally this, like, minimalist, very isolated exploration on, like, what it means to impose your will and your philosophy onto others. Oh no! Well, into the trash he goes. Like, the plot itself is about ruminating on, like, a philosophical debate. And the entire world kind of, like, revolves around supporting that, where the world itself is very minimalist and very representative of these different philosophical outlooks and approaches coming into conflict with each other. And there's not really much of a character plot, unless you qualify the character plot being all of your friends becoming massive fucking pieces of absolute shit. Yet, so look up into the sky, and what do you see? Someone looking right back at you. The world of the conception. But wait a minute, motherfucker. Oh, no, not you.
It is reassuring to see you did nothing to embarrass my little master. For instance, dying. My little master has pitied you. The least you could do is survive such a trivial thing as this. Come to think of it, this is your first time seeing the new Tokyo, is it not? Allow me to tell you one thing, if you don't mind. Look above you.
That's the Kagetsuchi. What's that? Shut up. Get fucked.
As you can see, Tokyo has now become a spherical world.
Yes, Tokyo specifically is now Mundus from Elder Scrolls.
Now, do you see something shining in the center up there? That is Kagutsuchi. That is what created this vortex world.
Vortex world, that's what it's fucking called.
And that is also what provides power to its inhabitants.
So, Japan being Japan, obviously the center of the goddamn world is Tokyo. The apocalyptic event that reshapes the world into a new state based on communism. Or the other two options, which are less funny. But also just as fucked up. That's gonna be decided here by demons in Tokyo, obviously.
Keep up your efforts.
But anyway,
Create or destroy this world. The choice lies with you.
But get fucked, because none of that shit matters. Yeah, that's nice, Satan. I'm gonna let you Lucifer. I'm gonna let you finish. But eat shit, because it's motherfucking Dante!
So this here's supposed to be Tokyo. Doubt I'd find any sushi or geishas in this hellhole. Man, that geezer really knows how to sell it. This job already sucks ass. Oh well, time to get to work.
They got motherfucking Ruben Langdon to do the voice for Dante! Ah, that's so fucking wicked! It's so... Ruben Langdon has voiced Dante in every era now. He did DMC 1 era Dante for the anime. He's doing DMC 2 era Dante for this game. He did DMC 3, DMC 4, and DMC 5. Our boy Ruben is the motherfucking Dante of our hearts. So yeah, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. And here's the world map now. Get fucked, Japan 2003. You thought shit was gonna be another Shin Megami Tensei game. Nah, the apocalypse happens right at the beginning of the game. Enjoy your apocalypse-ass world map. Anyway, that's motherfucking... That's motherfucking SMT Nocturne, baby. I prefer Digital Devil Saga. I don't know. Oh, a different opening. Aw, man, how nice would it be if they also HD re-released Digital Devil Saga? That would be so nice. I really like Digital Devil Saga.